Oh my, what a transfer window it's been. This is going to be fun. Where do we start? The Man United save's back. You could also be thinking, that's an interesting top, Dave. What's that got to do with life? This is NK Maribor. Go and check out the series on the channel. It's just started, and it is going to be an absolute belter. But for now, let's crack in to the Man United save, and we're going to go through the transfers. So let's start with the out. So the first out is Daniel James. It was confirmed as part of his loan. I think it was confirmed in the last episode. He leaves Man United for £30 million. We managed to get from him from Southampton after the loan move. And he's not really going to be missed. And we're going to find out why when we get to the ins. Phil Jones has left the club. £1 million Copenhagen played for him. And yeah, he's doing all right. 2 appearances, 2 assists. So not too bad for Mr. Phil Jones. I would have loved to have incorporated him into the save somehow, but we didn't think this would be going for a second season, so he's out the door, £1 million. Victor Kovalenko, £15 million. He's moved to Monterrey in Mexico, I think it is. Yeah, he played well for us. He did well. We kicked up a fuss. We got £12 million profit on him. I don't think Woodward's going to be pissed off with that. Really, actually good that we got that much money. He played well. I think he would have improved even more under our tutelage, but he wanted to go. He got pissed off. We've let him go. See you later, Kovalenko. Andreas Pereira, £10 million to Lazio. Again, didn't have the best of loan spells when he was there. Played a lot for them, but they've taken the punt for £10 million. Wasn't going to get any football. So he has left and off he goes. You can tell we're getting through this quite quickly. There's a lot to get through. Diego Dalot, he has moved to AC Milan on a permanent deal after his loan move there. £11 million they paid for him. Wasn't really going to be in and around our first team. So Diego Dalot has gone. The 22-year-old Portuguese international, or soon to be international, I'm sure. It never really worked out for him under Man United. 20 games for us in 2 years. He's played 20 games for Milan in 2 years as well. Let's see if he can go and forge out a career for himself at AC Milan. Now, a surprising one. Luke Shaw, £30 million to Inter Milan for the 26-year-old Englishman. And again, okay, but never stood out. It was never improving. He was always a little bit unfit. And yeah, he moves £30 million. So we managed to make a profit on him as well. After not really performing, one season at United, playing 29 games, only 15 games for us last year. Really displaced by Alex Telles. So Luke Shaw moves to Inter Milan for £30 million. Another of an exodus to Italy. Eric Bailly moves to Napoli, for £27 million. I was a bit gutted to let him go. He was performing well at centre-back, but we've brought in better players to replace him. We'll get onto the ins in a sec. But Eric Bailly goes. This is probably the one I was probably most a bit disheartened about. I would have liked to have kept him if it wasn't for the players that suddenly became available. So Juan Mata, his contract was going to expire. We gave him a 1-year contract extension and then immediately sold him for £3 million to West Brom. It was brilliant. Clubs could have picked him up on a free transfer if they'd been bothered about arranging a contract. They weren't. Iber weren't interested. He's gone to West Brom. He's got 1 appearance, 1 goal, and it was against us. What a bastard. Tahiti Chong has gone on loan to Korea, believe it or not, in a very strange move. He's gone to Yeonbuk Hyundai Motors in the Southern Korea K-League Classic League, and we're hoping that he gets a bit of decent game time out there. Not really going to threaten for a starting spot. I'm teasing you with the ins. I'm really teasing you. Harry Maguire has moved to PSG, and well, he's moved. He's worth £43.5 million. We got what equates to around about 70 million, I think it works out for him, over a few little different things and how it's happening. But that is the last of the major outs. There's lots of loans, lots of youth players that have gone out as well that we don't really need to touch on. But yeah, Harry Maguire has left. A lot of you are in the comments saying, get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's not performed. You've got better defenders. You can bring better ones in. And we've gone and done just that. Let's get to the ins. I've teased you enough. Get to the ins. So going in value order, Andreas Arkadiusz Miliak joins on a free transfer, which I'm very excited about. He's called a nomadic striker. I think that's a bit harsh. Great finishing ability, great composure. £33.5 million he's worth. Impact sub we've got him on as well, so he's not going to want to play every single game. And yeah, we picked him up for a free. Already 2 goals in 1 game for us in the Premier League. Competition for Martial up front. Competition for Greenwood. It's going to be very, very good to see how he gets on. A pretty decent goal scorer over the Ajax in the Eredivisie. In Napoli, he's had a couple of good seasons. As a backup, I am absolutely delighted to bring him in. Another free transfer, Ali Akman, a very highly rated youngster in this season's game, has joined the club. We tried to get him out on loan to maybe get him a bit more first-team football, but 3 caps for Turkey at the age of 19, worth £30 million, a breakthrough prospect. What a free transfer to bring in. Hasn't played for us just yet. I've got a feeling... No, he has got a work permit, but... yeah, very, very interesting to get this guy in. If you don't know who this is and you're at a big club, go and get him at the end of the first season on a free transfer. He is going to be superb. A deal that we were already aware of, Manuel Ugarte has joined us, the Uruguayan. £30 million impact sub, but no work permit. We're trying to get him out on loan to a team where he can get a work permit relatively quickly, but it's proving a little bit tricky. And yeah, for a free transfer, obviously hasn't played for us. Joined from Centro Atletico Phoenix, or Phoenix. 15 appearances them last season, really highly rated again. Someone else, if you're a big club, you can pick him up on a relatively cheap, good deal for you as a big club. I mean, look at those stats, and he's 20 years old. He's going to be brilliant. £6 million, Timothy Weir. Fans of the channel will know I'm a big fan of Timothy Weir. He joins for £6 million from France, worth 11.5, wanted by Stade Rennais, back on loan in France. We bought him in from Lille, £6 million. He's a first teamer there. He's going to join us as a breakthrough prospect, looking to get a few games off the bench and in the cups and stuff like that. But very excited. At the moment, he's getting some football down in our under-23s. If a good loan move does happen for him, we'll bring him in. But Timothy Weir joins. Yes. Next up, he was a transfer target. I made it really obvious he was a transfer target for us. A bit of competition in the attacking midfield spot is Ebra Eze from Crystal Palace. £22 million he cost us to bring in. Very versatile. He will be played mainly as an advanced playmaker. He started the season well. 1 goal and his 1 assist against West Brom. In friendlies, he's done well as well. But £22 million, Crystal Palace will be happy with a tiny bit of profit. But I thought, for a player I really like in real life, in the footballing world, I want to see how he gets on. And he has started very, very well. 23 years old, £21.5 million, squad player on just over 50 grand a week. Really, it's a drop in a massive pond for Man United, that sort of money. Very, very excited by Eze. To be fair, I'm excited by all the ins, because now we're getting to the exciting ones. So from one English player to another, Declan Rice joins, and he is here. Holding midfielder, central midfielder, centre-back, very versatile, good potential. £72,000 a week, squad player. 7 caps for England, only 22. And he is looking absolutely superb. £45 million he's cost us to buy in from a Premier League rival who have actually, I think, now got relegated, West Ham. But I'm happy. I'm happy with him. 6.8 in his first game. And he's going to be a good player for us. He's going to grow. Again, we'll see how this second season goes. But offline, this will probably be a save I carry on, just to trial tactics and try and dominate the world of Man United for a while. But 6'1", really good stats where you need them. He's going to be superb. Really happy. Long-term signing. Youngster in. English. Ticks a lot of boxes for Ed Woodward. Lovely stuff. £77 million was spent to get Upamecano out of his contract. We paid his release fee. No messing. He's better than Harry Maguire. He's in. We had the money to spend. He is there. I mean, I'm so excited about him. With 4-star potential, 140 grand a week, regular starter, so expected to start majority of matches, not all of them, so it should be quite interesting. But, you know, comes off the back of imperious seasons for Red Bull Leipzig. He's been a superb, highly rated defender for quite some time, and now we get to see him in a Man United shirt, and that is incredibly exciting. And it isn't the last transfer in, because last but not least, I've signed Neymar. Neymar has joined from PSG, and this is why I couldn't show you the history page of Harry Maguire, because it was part exchange. 34 million plus Harry Maguire gets you 1 Neymar, 1 appearance, 2 goals, a 9.4 on his debut. Oh my god, we have the best wingers in the world, I reckon. We have in terms of options at wingers, we are loaded. What a ridiculous bunch of stats he has. Yeah, he can't head the ball. Nah, he can't head the ball. He doesn't really concentrate. He doesn't really work hard for the team. He can't tackle and he can't mark people. But my God, he can run, he can dribble, he can cross, he can shoot. He's got a great first touch, great composure. He's 5-star rated at nearly every position you want him to play, right? And then he's 4.5-star rated at the others, and then he can't be a wide target man. But it's ridiculous how good he is. Absolutely insane. And when this became an option, and I said, I think he was transferred to around about 72 million, something like that. And I was like, well, PSG wanted Harry Maguire. I was like, here's some cash plus Harry Maguire. And they came back and went, well, give us 34 million, Harry Maguire, and we'll do it. And I was like, hell yes, we will. That is amazing. He joins the Champions League winners, Man United. And that leaves us looking with a total of £98 million bought in, £184 million left the club buying these players. But you can see we've got lots of loan players that have left as well. I'm absolutely delighted with how this is going into the squad. And we have the two goalkeepers, Henderson and De Gea. Upamecano at the back was a little bit fatigued, so he didn't play against West Brom. Declan Rice started at centre-back, to be fair. At left-back, we've got Brandon Williams back from his loan at Olympique Lyon, where I don't know if he starts as a wonder kid in the game, but he's a wonder kid now, so I want to get him in as the backup left-back. He's going to basically replace Luke Shaw in that role. Paul Pogba is still here. He is transfer listed. We're trying to get over 100 million for him, but we'll have to see how that works out. Max Aarons and Wan-Bissaka will stay as the right backs. Tuanzebe will be integrated a bit more into the first team this year. Then you have the free-flowing attackingness of this team. Van der Beek, Fernandes, Neymar, Sancho, Eze, Diallo, Aouar, Marcus Rashford, Greenwood, Ansu Fati, Martial and Milik as well. What a ridiculous squad this is. The difficulty will be managing game time, keeping everybody happy and delighted and satisfied, whatever, with their game time. But my word, this is looking good. We've played 2 games this season other than these friendlies. We've played the FA Community Shield where we won 3-0. Victor Lindelof and Milik getting goals. Lindelof got 1 and Milik got 2. And then we went and smashed West Brom 5-1. Neymar on his debut getting a brace. Milik on his competitive debut in the Premier League getting a brace. And Ebener Eze getting the opening and scoring actually on the 17th. And as I said, Juan Mata scored against us, as is always the way. But now we're going to play the Super Cup. And we're going to get into this meeting against Roma and see how we get on. So we're not going to bother doing any of this stuff at the moment because I like how we are playing. We're still lining up like this. I think it's about time that we brought in a few of the changes. So Upamecano, he's still got heavy on him. So maybe we do keep it the same. Is there anybody? Marcus Rashford struggling for a bit of fitness. Diallo I'm trying to send out on loan. Paul Pogba we're not fussed about giving new game time. Tellez is still heavy. A lot of people have just come back from international duty, which is why they're struggling a little bit. We could mix it up a little bit. I think we're going to stick with how we're playing. I think we're going to stick Sancho, Eze, Neymar, Milik as the front four. Fred next to Fernandes. Williams, Declan Rice, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka at the back. And David De Gea in goal. Let's just get straight on into it. Oh, we've got loads of subs actually. We've got loads of subs. Upamecano, Pau Torres, Alex Tellez, Rashford, and we've got one more. So let's pop Aouar on the bench as well. And let's get into this Super Cup against Roma. Very excited. I'm hoping that we can get out there, get a win, get another trophy. I mean, we've been trophy laden this year already. So they're starting with Dzeko, Mkhitaryan, Zaniolo, Cristante, Vertut, Spinazzola, Haisa, Kumbolo, Ibanez, Mancini and Mirante in goal as well. Let's always press Jordan Vertut. Didn't Jordan Vertut used to play for... I think he used to play for Aston Villa, didn't he? Jordan Vertut. Your team... my team picks out it's very strong. It's easy to play as... Yeah, he's really good. Jadon Sancho is really good. So, there he is, Vertut. And 28 years old. He did used to play for Aston Villa. Knowledge. It's up there somewhere. So they are Smalling's on the bench. They're playing a 3-5-2-1. Very narrow formation. Could play into our hands. We're playing the 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. However you want to call it. We have basically all of these guys just attacking. So it is sort of a 4-3-3. As the teams come out at wherever the hell we're playing. I don't know where we're playing. But Very exciting times, isn't it? Very exciting times. It's the Super Cup. It's Roma. We're in our black kit. Declan Rice is at the back. What more do you want? And this man, Neymar, is starting like a freight train. Oh, my word. 13 seconds in, and he's normally hit an absolute belter. So throw in to Roma. 20 minutes gone. Veretout gives it back to Hysaj. I should know how to say his name. He's very famous. Rice into Lindelof. Out to Wan-Bissaka. We've won it back. We do dominate teams quite easily with the squad we've got. Wan-Bissaka gets around his man. Ball across in towards Milik. It's headed away. Brandon Williams up to Neymar. Neymar gets around his man. Shoots. Oh, just past the post again. But Neymar showing what he's capable of. I mean, I don't really like him as a footballer, but my God, when you can sign him in FM, you've got to do it. So just over half an hour gone, we are dominating the game. We've had 6 shots on target to their none. Wan-Bissaka into Eze. Back to Wan-Bissaka, ball across. Neymar, we know he can't head the ball, but Williams picks it up, and Brandon Williams gets his first goal of the season. Absolutely superb from the Wonder Kid, and that's why we've brought him in. Lovely stuff. I've turned replays off because I was playing in pre-season friendlies, and I don't leave them on as Dzeko heads straight towards David De Gea. So let's get goals, disallowed offside goals, goal on tight offside calls as we've had a shot as I was doing that, and it goes just past the post as I did very well until the finish. Neymar with a corner, and it goes, and it's headed away above Lindelof as Neymar picks up the loose ball. Number 10 at United, fouled by Cristante. And I'm surprised Neymar just didn't keep rolling, to be honest. 1-0 up at half-time. We are absolutely bossing this game against Europa League winners Roma. And I'm going to say as much. Outstretched arms, happy with the performance. I don't think there's too much to be worried about there. Eze on a 6.5, not playing brilliantly. So we'll take off Eze, and let's bring on Hossam Aouar. He's not played this season, and Milik can come off and be replaced by Martial up front as well. Both of those didn't feature in the last game against West Brom, so we'll bring them on just to get used to a bit of fitness. Throw in then Wan-Bissaka to take it into. Hossam Aouar finds Fred on the edge. Fred, tackled by Veretout really well. Dzeko, he's not going to really have the pace to run away from any defenders. Heisa, I think is how you pronounce it. Is it Heisa? I think that's how you pronounce it. Mancini, Veretout into Mkhitaryan. Dzeko, Mkhitaryan out to Heisa again on this right-hand side. And Brandon Williams with a great tackle. Now, the only thing with Brandon Williams is he is right-footed as a left-back, which I don't really like too much. So we'll have to see how that affects our tactics. Obviously, we do like our wing-backs to push on, as Neymar with a good interception. Hossam Aouar into Martial. Martial shoots, and that's going to be easy for Mirante in the Roma net. So third sub of the game, Upamecano is going to come on for his debut, playing next to Declan Rice. The thing he's always dreamed of in his career, Dayot Upamecano, to sit next to Declan Rice, is always what he wanted. So Mirante has a goal kick with about just over 10 minutes left to go. Veretout turns, gives it out to David Santon up against Brandon Williams. David Santon lays it inside. Dzeko, you can clearly see playing as a target man, coming deep to try and get the ball. Santon's got in behind Williams, though. Gets to the byline, and I think it's sort of hit Upamecano and then hit David De Gea. I wouldn't say either of them really knew too much about it. That's a good tackle from Veretout to stop Neymar coming, but a very close effort there for Roma. So as we go into the final couple of minutes, they change to a 3-4-1-2, and it could make a difference here. They have a corner. Veretout, Upamecano with a great header away. Neymar picks this one up as well, and he's just absolutely done. Zaniolo's trying to track back at him, and Neymar's in on goal, and he gets the finish. His third goal of the season. Neymar doing it all on his own from the halfway line. Absolutely incredible. He does have 20 dribbling, which will very much help him out in these sort of situations. Just left Zaniolo for dead on the halfway line as Neymar just carried on running, got into a great position. Mirante, never going to keep that out. You would always back Neymar to score that. 2-0. We're bringing another trophy back to Old Trafford, and this is absolutely superb. We have run a few players into the ground doing this, but full time we're going to get the European or UEFA Super Cup, European Super Cup, I can't remember what it's called, but we're going to get it no matter what it's called, and it's going to come back to Old Trafford as Bruno Fernandes is going to collect another trophy from us as we hand it over to him. The nice little trophy there. He goes, the players are just stretching on stage. They're all going to go, ooh. David De Gea starts his little dance. And there we go. Bruno Fernandes lifts the trophy as the black confetti rains down. It obviously would probably be red in terms of Man United normally. But the UEFA Super Cup is won by Man United. And who's going to give us the little cartwheel today? As 14 is Hossam Aouar, I think. There we go. There goes his cartwheel. There's more confetti. Everyone is absolutely delighted. Let's get into the dressing room. Outstretched arms. Very happy with the performance. It's absolutely brilliant. And that is what we want. Lovely goal from Neymar. He's brilliant. He's a magnificent player. Magnificent player. And absolutely superb. Another trophy. We already get a double this season, and it's only just started, which is incredible. The UEFA Super Cup and the Community Shield. Upamecano makes his debut. We get 4.1 million. Medals are given out and dished out galore. Man United celebrate success. Neymar's on form. And Dyche was spotted looking at Chris Smalling. Sean Dyche is England manager. It's like all my worst nightmares coming true. Sean Dyche is England manager. We won the UEFA Super Cup. And that is superb. Right, we'll be back. We're going to fly through this season until Europe starts. So we'll probably come back sometime, I don't know, around September when the Champions League is scheduled so we can see the group. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below about those transfers. How do you fancy those? Maguire out, Neymar in is the big one. Upamecano in as well to replace Eric Bailly, I guess, generally, or to replace Harry Maguire. But, yeah, going forward, probably one of the strongest squads I've ever had in Football Manager. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Go and check out the NK Maribor series. And we'll be back very soon with some more of the Man United save.